Yeah, good morning. I wanted to spend some time on the Uno shield that I use for the Wild Thing adaptation here too. Basically, it's this printed circuit board right here. This is what I have. And developing the skills to make these things just opens up so many doors when it comes to being able to customize what you want. And the example of that is here this today. Here you have the artwork, it's called, of this Uno shield. And basically over here I have the 1, 2, 3 connectors as servo pins. This is where the rev spark gets hooked into. Just look at the documentations here too. But here's over here the joys, where the joystick is, and going into pin A0 and pin A1 of the Arduino. And down in the bottom here I have these selecting pins. If there's no pin is put across these jumpers, well, it's going to default for the slowest speed. However, if you keep on adding from 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, you can actually increase the speed. The whole device is only powered by 8 volts. I take 12 volts down from the battery and hook it right to the spot right here, the V sub C. And of course, there's a diode right here that just protects it in case you hook the power up backwards to protect the other circuitry here too. This part of the circuit right here is just in case I wanted to add a buzzer. You know, a lot of these joysticks that that's utilized on this Wild Thing adaptation, if you push it down, it's another switch. So I thought, well, I might want to put a buzzer here someday, but I did not incorporate that in the software here too. This section over here labeled extra, well, that's just for future development, and sometimes I make these things. In fact, interesting enough, this same printed circuit board runs this device right here. This is using, it's a trainer, so I can push the joystick.
Alexa, play today's hits. Alexa, tell Animote to turn to channel 46.
It's alive! Anything I want. It uses the FX sound card and basically into some micro joysticks, and it's a great way to train people how to use the same joystick when it comes to then transferring those skills later to the Wild Thing adaptation then too. So once this artwork is done, it's not too hard really to manufacture the printed circuit board right here. And I'm not covering that today. There's lots of examples out there. I use a press and peel type of transferring sheet. And I use a laser printer to print it on here and kind of wash it off with ferric chloride and makes this. And I think cost of this, what I'm making, is probably no more than 50 cents, 30 cents, something like that here too. But it really opens up so many doors then too. So, but really that's about it. It's pretty simple how this thing works then too. Servo pins up in the servos. Joysticks over in the joystick here too. The 0.001 capacitor, that's a little filter capacitor. And this one here is also just a little bit bigger filter capacitor. That just helps the voltage to be a little bit more of a appropriate cleanness, I should say, that computers just really love then too. So anyway, I hope this explains things a little bit here too. Contact me if you need further information. So hope this helps.